y'all. So if y'all don't know, this beautiful, talented lady sitting next to me is content creator and book reader Alisha. It is her birthday weekend.
Yes.
So if y'all haven't blessed her Amazon wish list, which I did, you should be getting stuff tomorrow. Um, I suggest that you do if you love and if you want to love on her a little bit. She got a nice little list.
Yeah.
But I found some stuff that I wanted to gift her. So thank you for joining me, Alisha.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
Okay, so I got questions. Girl, I got 3 pages of questions. Look. 1, 2, and 3 pages of questions.
Jesus Christ.
I probably won't ask them all, but
Okay.
I'm gonna ask some.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna start you out easy.
Okay.
What made you fall in love with reading?
Depression. Honestly, like it's so funny because I tell people I didn't start reading until January of 2024. Before January 2024, I think I picked up maybe one book I never had read, and I just kind of was like going through a rough patch in life. And T, my best friend, she was like, "Why don't you read? Like, you should read to kind of like just escape." And she was like, "Let's read a book together." And we read a book together, and I've been reading ever since. And here I am.
Listen, is it ever too late to read? Because I mean, not so much too late to read. Because I'm sure you could read.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is to enjoy it.
No, never. I think the hardest part, and not even the hardest part, but like one of the most common things that I notice is I haven't read a lot of things that my peers have read. So like a lot of the people that people are excited about for BRBF, I'm like, I've never read them, so it's not nostalgic to me to be able to meet them and see them. Of course, I have like a different experience, but I don't think it's ever too late to pick up a book and read and have a good time. Thank you. I don't think it's ever, ever, ever too late for anyone.
So, what made you get into content creation?
Also my best friend T, she was like, "You're funny." Like the commentary that we had just texting and sometimes we'll be on FaceTime. She was like, "You're funny and like relatable. You should start posting content, like just posting vlogs about books that you read." And that's how I kind of started. I started just posting like my responses and stuff to reading and like the books that I will be reading. And then after I saw that there was an actual community for this, that's when I really kind of dived in. But I was on the other side at first, and then I slowly found this side, and yeah.
But that's okay. Let's because that's one of my questions. It was later in my thoughts, but let's talk about being on both sides.
Hmm.
Um, which I find nothing wrong with. It's just my preference is to stay on
Yes.
the black side, not both sides.
Hmm.
So let's talk about it. Let's dispel those myths of reading only white, reading only black, or reading both.
I read both. Not with like intention, like, oh my gosh, I just feel like I have to read both. It's more so like I cannot say I am a diverse reader and preach to people that they need to be a diverse reader if I'm not doing it myself. I feel like, and also at the time that I did start reading, like I said, I was on that side of book talk. So I started off reading like predominantly white authors. That's where I started. And yeah, granted, there's some that are like very chaotic and terrible, but I also did enjoy a lot of books over there. So once I got to deeper into black authors, I also found that I also enjoyed that. But there was never a point in time where I was like, oh, they're a white author, I'm not going to read them. Or, and I'm also not the type of person to where it's like, I'm intentionally not reading one or the other. It's just, if I read a synopsis and I feel like I like it, then I just pick it up and I read it. And then also at the time too, I didn't feel like there were a lot, or I was not open to a lot of suggestions from like thrillers and fantasy. It was more so just this is what I'm seeing is good. Until I started getting back on this side, and then I found out there are Black authors who write thrillers. There are Black authors who write fantasy, and that I think it's just more so like the exposure of finding it.
I don't think I've ever explained the reason why I read the way that I read.
Mm-hmm.
I've grown up in predominantly white schools,
Mm-hmm.
and that's fine. Don't get me wrong. Great education.
Mm-hmm.
I did good.
Mm-hmm.
But I struggle with enjoying reading by clear
Yes.
white authors.
Yes.
I struggled with that.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't until I think I started dating my son's father. His sister always had a book in her hand,
Mm-hmm.
and it was her that got me reading the Harlequin romances, the Black Harlequin romances,
Mm-hmm.
and I could not get enough because I saw myself.
Yeah.
I saw what I was able to be if I escaped.
Yes.
I think because I don't see myself with milky white skin,
Mm-hmm.
um, it's hard for me to gravitate there.
Yeah.
Not to say that I won't, because I do enjoy IR.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I do enjoy a good IR. I love to see a man, regardless of his ethnicity, loving on a black woman.
Mm-hmm.
So there I gravitate to IR, and I don't mind that. But I also know that most black authors that write IR take good care of the black character and the white character. It's
Yeah.
never
Yeah.
cringy
Right. Mm-hmm.
for the authors that I've read.
Yeah.
I've read some others, and it was quite cringy.
Thank you.
It was quite cringy.
Yeah.
So
And I can
I
see
think
that
that's
because
why.
I'm that way with like a lot of people don't know I don't really like contemporary romance because contemporary romance for me is like cringy, especially on that side. So I will say that is one thing that I don't read. Um, just because it like you said, it's cringy. Like sometimes it's very weird and very strange. And I think I find myself reading a lot of their fantasy and thrillers. I don't
Yeah,
really read romance on that side for that same reason. But I also think there's like, but I will never shy away from telling someone like, oh, you might like this. Like if you like
right,
that. I personally do not.
right. I know that you and Brent, her books, y'all exchange a lot of different book recommendations. You'd be like, girl, you should read this, or are you going to read this? I love that between you two,
Yeah.
because it's not just black books.
Yeah.
And by all means, read what you enjoy.
Hmm.
I'm never a person to say only read black. I'm a
Hmm.
person to say read what you enjoy. My preference is just here.
Yes.
So I just
Yeah.
want. I don't think people really understand that from me.
No.
And knowing that you read on both sides, I thought this was a perfect opportunity to have a quick little discussion of why we read the way we read. And
Hmm.
it's okay to read however you want to read.
Yeah, it is. And I think it also is like a respecting, like even sometimes on live when we're talking about like not even on live, but just promoting it and saying, hey, okay, prime example, Darius's wife. She's a white author and she writes white romances. But anytime she comes on the live, we promote her like, hey, it's Shay Taylor, she's in the comments, go get her books, go support. And it's like support is not you don't have to read what the author has to be able to support them. And I think that is the biggest thing for me. As long as you guys aren't like not you guys, but people aren't deterring people from reading, I'm okay with that. And like we show her so much support, and she is a white author, and she does white romances, but we support her in a way to make her feel vulnerable and comfortable with us to be able to share her books with us and not feel like she's in a strange place, which is all I care about.
Right. And I love that. I do. I love that for her. I love that for you guys because it shows that not everybody reads the same.
Yeah.
Just because I stay in the streets don't mean you have to be in the streets with me.
Yeah.
Oh, I love being in the streets.
You be in the streets, girl.
Listen, this is as many pew pews and unalivings that be in in the street lit. I love it, but I reside there. Yeah, it is what it is. Yes, trap queen, honey. I'm a trap queen. In the book world. In the book world. In the book world. So, I love that. So, content creation. Let's talk about that a little bit. Okay. What do you hope to gain from being a content creator?
What I hope to gain for myself or for
yourself, for the community? What is it?
For myself, I want to do it full time. I really do want to do content creation full time, not only for myself, but for authors. I really feel like a lot of times when it comes to authors and their success, it's just their marketing. Like they don't have either the funds, the time, because they're writing and have a family and a job to be able to promote their books. And if they do, it's more so just like them popping on and saying, hey girl, go read my book. So I want to kind of like bridge that gap and be able to create content for authors. But also at the same time, I do want to work in publishing. Like I want to work as social media at a publishing house. So I'm kind of trying to balance the two right now. Well, as far as working my way there. But I love creating content. Like I am very much I like to see my work work for me. So editing these videos, like how people be upset and mad and angry, like, oh my God, I hate editing. I love it. Like I enjoy it so much. I enjoy seeing me having an idea, putting it on my iPad, making it come to life and people enjoying it. So I really do like that. But yeah, I also want to start like a little editing business. I keep telling myself I'm gonna do it, but I haven't done it yet. But
I got so much for you to do.
I know. But I just kind of try to like go through life. And I'm at a good point now, I think, to be able to start. And if not doing it for authors, just teaching them. Because doing like one-on-one classes with authors or even just content creators. Who don't know how simple some of these things are to do. Because I feel like people see these videos and they think it's very complex. Sometimes I spend 10 minutes on these videos where y'all are like, oh my gosh, this is so crazy. But it's just, you just don't know. So I kind of want to teach also. But long term, I want to do content creation full time, whether for myself, for authors, or publishing.
I think that your videos are so funny. They are magical because I'd be like, how'd she do that? How'd she make this swirl? And then she is so different.
Yeah.
You should do a masterclass.
I know. I've been thinking about it. I think I might do a little one-on-one with someone to kind of just get an idea of like how it could happen. But I did make a post on Threads and ask people like, hey, what do you guys want to learn? Like, what would you guys even be interested in learning? Because I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to be teaching you all of these outlandish things when you just want to know how to add text to a screen. So I think I just need to do a little bit more research and see what people actually want to learn. And, do a one-on-one.
I want to learn. Okay, I'm going to tell you what I need to learn. What? I need to learn how to make the characters move and stuff. I need to know how to make character art. Okay. I need to learn how to make trailers. I need to learn how to make my videos pop more with my church hat.
I got you.
I need to know. I need all
I
the
can teach
things.
you how to make your church hat fall from the sky and land right on your head.
That part.
I got you.
That part. I need all them things.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
yes, there is someone who needs it. So whether it's a 101, because you know I'm technically challenged. You're going to be patient with me. Or, you know, because I'm sure it's other authors, it's other content creators who are interested in learning how to do exactly some of the things that you do, you know, and still make it their own, not be like, oh, you could tell Alisha did that.
Yeah.
You know, unless you are promoting that.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. All right. Let's talk about
Weirdest.
what are you nervous for, girl?
I don't know.
About all these questions. Okay. What's your favorite genre to read?
I think it's a tie between, honestly, it's a tie between fantasy and historical fiction. Because I really love both of them, and I really love tying them together. So a historical fantasy is gonna do it for me every single time. I think The Monsters We Defy by Leslie Penelope was my first introduction into historical fiction and historical fantasy itself. So I think that's my favorite genre.
I love that. All right. What's your favorite trope?
So this is the thing. I don't know. Like, I don't have a favorite trope because it is gonna sound crazy. Romance is my least favorite genre to read.
And so I was going to ask that. What's your favorite genre to read? Your least favorite?
Romance. Romance is my least favorite genre to read. Unless it's like a thriller romance, or it's like a dark romance, or like urban romance. But just like contemporary romance and it's just cutesy, I don't like it. So like when everybody are talking about one bed, secret pregnancy, like I don't really care for that stuff. I don't. Like,
Do you care about it in fantasy and paranormal books?
I will say, yes. Like, I love a good kidnapping, and I love a good like enemies to lovers. Like, they actually hate each other, not know like, oh, I don't like him. Like, I want them to have almost unalived each other, and now they're in love. So I guess I could say enemies to lovers is my favorite trope. I could say that because even in romances, like I like when they don't like each other and they kind of have like that banter between each other. Like, girl, like I like that to see them go from hating each other to liking each other. So I guess I can say that's my favorite trope.
Do you have a full library yet?
I don't think so. I think I'm at like 700, but I also have like 200 books on Pango. So I think if I would not have sold all of these books, I could be almost at a library. But right now, I think I'm sitting at about 700 to 800 books that I have.
So next year you'll be a full library.
Yeah, probably by the end of, probably even after my birthday and then Christmas, I think I'll probably be at a library.
Go ahead on, girl. I'm girl, because join the club with us. Join the club with us.
Oh my gosh.
I'm still behind Brit, but
Brit, she gonna always have a library for the rest of her life. That girl buys one thing she gonna do is buy a book.
1,000, probably 1,100.
Yeah,
maybe about 1,100.
you gonna stay at a library forever.
Because all the books that I have, so if I include my nonfiction books, I'm probably around 15. But if I don't include my nonfiction books, I'm probably around 11. Or
Okay.
something like that.
Yeah, you up there for sure.
Y'all know I'm a book snob.
You are.
Do you read books sight unseen?
Most of the time, honestly. Especially now, like once you get on influencer programs, they just send you books. Like you tell them what your preference is, and they literally send you books. And honestly, some of the best books that I've read have been literally random books that the publisher just sent to me, and I read the synopsis. Like, oh, let me read this, and it turned out to be good. But I love a good blind read. Like, just read the book.
How does one get on? Not just not for me because I don't care. How does one get on to be an influencer? And
What, like influencer programs?
Yes.
So a lot of times I would say follow the publishing houses that you think align with what you read. So like they have publishing houses for romance, they have publishing houses for fantasy. So follow them, and a lot of times they'll put out and post that their applications are open. But one thing about me, I'm gonna send an email. I'm gonna send an email every single time. So if there is like a specific publishing house that I know I read all of their books, like Avon Books, I read a lot of their books because they're a thriller publishing house. Just email them and say, hey, here's a few links to a couple of videos that I've posted, including your books. I would love to be a part of your influencer program. They're either gonna say yes or they're gonna say no. You're gonna keep it pushing, like on about your day. But like traditionally, they'll post on their TikTok or their Instagram saying the applications are open and you just go apply.
I love that. Drop the gem, y'all.
Mm-hmm. Baby, send an email because their email isn't in their bio for no reason. Send an email. What's the worst they gonna say? No, you can't be on my program. Then you gonna be at the same spot you was in before you emailed them.
Guess what no means? No means no, I'm just not interested. No means, baby, no, not right now. Yeah. No means this is just not a good time.
And then also, too, you emailing them about their influencer program, now you're on their radar because now they went to go look at your page. And now they see, oh, this person does post our books. Let me invite her to our next event that we have. Let me put her on this list for this, this, and this. So that no might just be a no for this, but maybe something else. And we got you type of thing.
Exactly. Love that. Do you have a favorite book?
Do I have a favorite book? I would say yes. Because this is the thing. When I read books, as soon as I close it, I don't remember it the next day. Like, you could literally ask me about that book, and I will not remember nothing about it. The main character, nothing the next day. There's only a few books. The Reformatory by Tanana Reeve Dew. Fast by Millie Belazar. And then also, what's the Tether Trilogy by Shanora Williams? Because that was like my introduction into fantasy and like romantasy. And then I said it earlier, The Monsters We Defy by Leslie Penelope, because that was my introduction into historical fiction. I told myself before that book I would never read historical fiction. It's boring. Why would I want to read about history? I read The Monsters We Defy, and I've been reading historical fiction ever since.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I do. I love that. I love that books have a way of finding you. Mm-hmm. You have no idea. You'd be like, yeah, that historical fiction sound crazy.
Oh hell, it was my book club pick. Like, it wasn't even something that I picked. I was in a book club, and that was our pick for the month. And I was like, this is what we reading? Like, we really about to read about history? Best book I ever read in my life. I was like, I love this. It was down. And I've been reading historical fiction ever since. Every time I see one, I've been like, yeah, come on, let me get that.
I love that for you. Mm-hmm. I love that for you. Historical fiction, I'm okay with it. But I like, if I'm going to do historical fiction, it has to be like a Rochelle Allers.
You need to read Miss Wiggins. That's what I always suggest to people.
I want to read it. I just haven't had the time.
You should read it because you like mess, but it's like mess, but also history at the same time. Like, you're learning because they're in a lavender marriage. So like, you're also learning at the same time. Whenever someone tells me, and I know that they are like true urban fiction, I tell them, go read Miss Wiggins. I think I told Boss to read Wiggins. Because I was like, yeah, it's a good mix between like urban, like it's messy, but it's also like history. Like, you're gonna be like, what in the world is going on?
You know what I love? Okay, so I love a good, I don't know. I started out reading in the 1900s. Mm-hmm.
That's not funny. Stop. Because why I'm laughing?
I started reading before dirt was found.
Probably before I was born, huh?
Way
Yeah.
before you were born.
The 1900s is crazy. Go ahead.
I started reading, I would say, seriously, I started enjoying it back in 94.
Before I was born. Yes.
And so I started out with the little BET books and the, I forgot what they were called. Not Harlequin, but
Bluford
they,
High?
huh?
Bluford High?
No,
Oh.
no. They were like, it was authors. Francis Ray was it's forever gonna be my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Francis Ray, even though she's gone on, it was Rochelle Allers, it was Connie Briscoe, it was Omar Tyree, Elin Harris, those authors.
Yes.
And even back then, it was that dreaded man. Sorry, Omar Tyree.
That's for another day.
I liked Fly Girl then.
Yes.
I read Zane. I mean, Mary Monroe. I'm talking about
Miss Wiggins.
Huh?
That's who wrote Miss Wiggins.
Right, Mary Monroe.
Mm-hmm.
I got her. Oh, you know what my favorite book from her is? Coffee Will Make You Black.
Let me go write this down because she's
That's
a great
an
writer.
old book, and I can't tell you what it's about anymore.
You just know you like it.
I remember I loved that book until because I read so much. So
yeah, you do.
Yeah, but if I read like 3 pages of it, I would remember it.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember that was one of my favorite books. Was Coffee Will Make You Black. It's on my shelf in there as we speak.
Very well.
Anyway, I forgot where we were going with it, so we're gonna move along. So, how do you select your books? Do you select them by recommendations? Do you select them by covers? Do you select them just because somebody sent it to you, or just?
A lot of the times, it's just somebody probably sent it to me. Or honestly, Threads. Threads is where I get, surprisingly enough, is where I get most of my book recommendations from. Because people will just be, you can just type whatever and they'll be like sending their updates. And I'm like, this book sounds kind of crazy. So I'll go and like pick it up. A lot of the times I'll just be like searching for books with about this, this, and this, or just like scrolling TikTok or scrolling Instagram, really.
I have a question.
Oh Lord.
So, your husband and y'all like to go out and do things.
Yes.
And sometimes he be doing the thing and your ass be with a book.
Yes.
Does that have any, not trying to be in the middle of y'all marriage.
No. I think it depends on what we're doing. I think it really just depends on what we're doing. If we are like we plan to go somewhere and this is like something we're supposed to be experiencing together, something new together, I won't pull out the book. But like at the bar, like if we're just going to the bar and we're just hanging out, like I'm gonna bring my Kindle. And I'm probably gonna read. But he is very supportive of my hobby because he knows how much it means to me. So we could just be downstairs just hanging out reading. He just likes to be in my presence. So if that means he's just doing what he's doing and I'm just reading, he doesn't care. But like I said, if it's something like we're supposed to be experiencing something new together, like something we haven't done, I'm not going to sit there and be on my Kindle. But if we just hanging out somewhere, like I'm going to pull it out and probably read. But I also don't read out and about a lot of time because I'd be so nosy. I've been trying to figure out what's going on. So I don't really read a lot outside unless we plan to go out and I read. Or like if we're just at the bar and like I want to read something real quick, like he doesn't care at all.
So, question. You and I met.
We did.
in person.
Yes, we did.
How was that experience for you? Because I so enjoyed myself.
I had a good time. I had a good time. I just wish if it was my event, I wish I would have invited you to something that was mine first. Because that wasn't my event, so it was just kind of like outside looking
I
in.
didn't hear.
Yeah, but I understand that. I just don't never want to feel like I'm wasting someone's time, especially because of the type of event that it was, and because it's so funny because we was talking about this the other day about how people see me as like this like pretty little light skinned girl. They think I'm like this uppity, like you know what I mean. So I didn't want to have you think that I was just like you know what I mean. Like I didn't want you to think that type of thing. But I know you know me. But I'm saying in retrospect, like meeting someone for the first time and inviting them to an event that is not mine, where I'm not completely myself there, because I wasn't completely myself there because I was around people that I didn't feel like I could completely be myself with. So I just wish our first time meeting would have been something different. But we still had a key. It still was a good time because we left.
Wait a minute. She said margaritas and my
left. But and then once we got there, I was more so could be myself more. So yeah, but it was a time. We definitely have to link up again. But it was great. It was great. I love meeting people who are the same online that they are in person, because I feel like that's a really big thing. I have so many thoughts on that, but I love, like I said, meeting people who are the same. And you're exactly the same. I'm exactly the same.
Exactly the same. You are exactly the
So it was great just seeing, like, girl, you not AI, like you are real. Yeah.
I'm AI right now because this filter is everything.
Oh my gosh. Please.
But anyway, it was such a pleasure being in your company because I got to see how you move, how you shake, and amongst other people.
Yeah.
I love that we had just a few minutes to ourselves and we just were able to talk and do whatever it is that we were doing that y'all figured out on another live.
Yeah.
So let's talk about book events. How important are book events for you?
I love them. I'm literally like next year is gonna be so busy for me, and I didn't realize until I looked at my calendar yesterday that I'm gonna be outside. At that's my best friend. That's what I was talking about earlier. But that I just love being around people who are like minded because I don't have that here. My first book club here, it was only me and one other black girl. The actual book club that I am in and I love is Sac Book and Sip Club. It's all the way in Sacramento. So when I get off at work at 4, like I have to drive 30, 45 minutes to Sacramento just for a book club. So just being around my people, it's just a beautiful thing. I'm really a big like people person. Like I love being around people, like type of thing. So that's what book events are for me. It's very healing because I don't have family out here. And like well, you know, my situation, like I don't really have a lot of family that I can be with physically. So going to these book events and knowing that this is something that quite literally reading saved my life, and to be around other people who share that same sentiment, like I love it. Like somebody could tell me it's a book event in Oakland tonight, I'm there. I'm on the way. Like I'm going. So I love it. I'm gonna be outside next year. I'm gonna be outside.
And I love that for you because I feel like it's deserving. You put in time, energy, you read the books, you give good reviews. I love your commentary. It's always a time. So, you know, I hate. Let's talk about cancel culture. Not really cancel culture, but just the misconceptions of this book community. A little bit, not too much of this go smear you, not too much of this go smear me. But let's just talk about that for a second because I hate when, and I mean this with my whole heart and chest and stomach and stuff.
The whole body.
My whole self. I hate when people like yourself are invited on maybe a brand, I'm not saying this is happening, but say that you're invited to a brand trip and they didn't get selected.
Yeah.
Do you know how much work this lady puts in?
Period.
You
Too
know what I'm
much.
saying?
Yeah.
Do you know how much time she puts in? Not that she has a huge following, and her following is nice.
Mhm.
But do you know how much time and effort she puts in for
Mhm.
you to be like,
Thank you.
how she get invited and I didn't?
Mhm.
Why?
And I think a lot of times too, even with that, I think people forget that we're also regular people. Like, you know my life right now. And like people would never guess because I'm still posting content. I'm still up here doing interviews. I'm still editing videos and doing all this. People would have no clue like what I'm going through right now. So that's why I'm really big on, if that person got the opportunity, they either knew the right person or they deserved it. one of the two things. They knew they were in a room that they were supposed to be in at a time that they were supposed to be there, or like they really just do deserve it because you just never know like what people are going through behind the scenes and still putting out this content. So yeah. So everything that I'm getting, girl, I deserve this. I'm going through a lot.
And you better pop your shit.
I'm still trying to give y'all hoes this damn content. Hell. Shit.
Okay, so with that being said,
Mhm.
does it anger you the negative comments?
Um, does it anger me? No, because I've been there. I've been in their position to where I felt like I've seen somebody who I felt like, for example, Shelves in the City last year. I read all of Harper Voyager's books, all of Epic Reads books. I post about their books all the time. I post content all the time. So during that time, I was hella salty. I was like, wow, like this person and that person is there. Not more so like they didn't deserve to be there, but it's like, what are they doing that I'm not doing to where they are there and I'm not type of thing. But I never let it anger me. It's more so just like let me pray for them. Let me pray for their peace and let them get to where I am now. Because I've been there. Like I've been in the place where like I'm like, oh girl, you don't even have enough followers. Why was you there? Or who was you talking to where you got there and I couldn't type of thing. And I think people jump at the negativity and they don't really jump at the idea of let me network with this person. I see they're at a place where I need to be. Not even to be friends with. And I think a lot of people confuse networking with being friends with somebody. Like you can network with somebody, you don't got to be their friend. But if I see someone now who is at a point to where I want to be at, I'm networking. I'm not coming in your comments talking shit. Like I'm gonna network with you. I would like y'all. I would like repost, post to my story so you can see me type of thing. And I think once people kind of change their mindset to where it's like, I'm jealous to more so let me network with this person, I think it'll be a lot better. But I was there. I was that person at one point. So I can't judge or be upset. It's more so just like, they'll get there.
Well, the thing about it is you don't promote the negativity.
Yeah, no. Mm-mm.
You cannot go around promoting negativity
Mm-mm.
and think that someone's going to invite you next time.
And
the thing with that
is, the thing with that too, I think a lot of people forget that the people behind these publishing houses, the people behind, these emails of emailing you to invite you to these people are regular everyday consumers. They're scrolling on TikTok. They're scrolling on Instagram. They're scrolling on Threads. They're seeing you cuss out this person and that person. They're seeing you get in this person's comment who posted about Shelves in the City and talking crap about them and you not being invited. Now you on the do not ever invite this person ever again in life list. So I think people forget that these people are everyday consumers just like us. So they see that. So you getting in these people comments, being nasty or like reposting saying, oh, well, why didn't I get invited? I do this, this, and this. Like they can see that stuff.
Okay. All right. Out of all the books that you love, who's your book husband? Who's your book boyfriend? And who you smashing? Who are you unaliving?
I'm smashing Demon from Demon Stream. My
And then
book,
who you unaliving? I'm gonna add a fourth one. Who you unaliving?
my book husband, Rome from Only for the Week. My book boyfriend. Hold on, let me look at my shelf. Menace from 2000 Hours. Who am I unaliving? Who am I unaliving? I don't know. I don't think I'm unaliving with them. I love them all.
That's you know, Mom. Come on now.
I don't think I will unalive any of them. They all serve some type of purpose. I'm not unaliving any of them.
Okay, so you said book husband is who?
Rome.
From Only from a Week.
Oh yeah, from Long Shot. From Kennedy Ryan. What's his name? Yeah, I would definitely unalive his ass. I forgot his name. I want to pull out the book. Yeah, it's too far down there. I would unalive his ass. I would unalive him. It started with a C, I think. I don't remember. Book husband, Rome from Only for the Week. Book boyfriend. Who did I say? Oh, Menace from 2000 Hours. What was the
Really?
I was smashed. Yes, I love him. Menace because he's just so funny. Like if you can make me laugh, like a Kiki, like you're my man or my woman, one of the two. Book. What was the last one? Who I would sleep with? Demon from Demon Dream. Yeah, that's what I mean. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is there an author that surprised you the most with their writing?
Surprised me the most with their writing.
Mm-hmm. That'd be like, I didn't know she could write like that.
I would say JJ McAvoy, which her new book is Birth of a Dynasty, the fantasy book that we were talking about. Mm-hmm. But she's under Chinaza Badu. It's 10,000 Hours with a Menace by Jaffa J. Because I have read her historical fiction. She writes historical fiction, and so that's what I'm used to. I'm used to the type of language in there that she writes and the way that she writes, but she is writing under a pen name, for Birth of a Dynasty. And she's the same person, but like her writing is completely different. So I was going into it expecting like the way that she wrote her historical fiction, but her fantasy is completely different. Like you wouldn't have never guessed that it was the same person ever. So she really surprised me in that, I will say.
What's the last book you read, your current book you're reading, and what you're reading next?
The last book that I read was a beta read for Dose. She's gonna be, and she told me I could talk about it. She's gonna be submitting it for Bray, which is November the 5th. It's called What Happened in Vegas. So look out for that. Go get it. It's a really good book. I'm currently reading another beta read that I'm not allowed to talk about. But I'm also starting the Delgado series. So I'm starting my journey into that with my friend.
You 10,000 hours late.
Yes, I know, but that's the thing. That's what, like earlier when you were talking about it, I told you like I just don't. I just started reading like a little over 2 years ago. So like a lot of the books that a lot of people have read, I haven't. And then also I'm very much like, if everyone's talking about it, I don't want to read it. Like I just want to wait. Oh no, I'm done with book 1, but I am about to start book 2 of Daughter of a Hood Legend by LaToya Nicole. Yes, a mess. I need to figure out what the hell going on with Cap because he finna piss me off. But yes, definitely gotta wait for the. And it's not even just the hype. It's just more so like I hate forming an opinion about a book because of what other people say. And I feel like with Jaquel, like not to say she's a beautiful writer. I've read 2 of her books. But I just feel like I don't want to have all of this anticipation and expect this, and this. And then if I don't get that, I'll be disappointed. And then also the opposite. Like, I don't want to expect to be disappointed and try to like put it off when the whole time it's like probably one of the best books that I ever read in my life. So I try to like just shy away and just read it on my own time. That's why I don't read reviews. I don't read reviews for books that I'm about to read, or I don't watch reviews for books that I'm about to read because I feel like I'll go into it with this premeditated opinion, and I don't like that.
That's fair. That's fair. Do you reread books?
I have never reread a book until now. which I had to do a reread of the first book to beta read the book that I'm reading right now. But outside of that, no, I've never reread a book. Like I think I will reread the Reformatory, but I think it's because I have met her and I've heard her story and I've heard like the things that she has said about the book. So now I want to go reread it, knowing the things that I know, and see if I have a different perspective of the book after reading it.
See, for me, I will only reread a book if I got too excited about a book and I flew through it. I will read it when I've calmed down because it's 9 times out of 10 I miss something.
Yes.
Because I be trying to get to what they talk about. Because I'm nosy as hell.
Yeah.
You know, that's me. I am nosy as hell, and it's hard for me to DNF books because I'm nosy as hell. Unless I just can't do it.
Yeah.
You know. Have you ever been in a book slump, and what do you do to get out of it?
I've been in a book. I don't think it was a book slump. I think sometimes people confuse book slumps with life slumps. Like you just have a lot going on in life and you just don't want to read. Like you don't have the mental capacity to read. So I don't think I've ever been in a book slump specifically because I always like listen to books. I just might not enjoy it as much because I'm not in the right mind state to enjoy reading. So no, I don't think I've been in a book slump. Just life be life sometimes. And sometimes you just don't want to read, and that's okay.
I'm gonna say I've been in a book slump. Not a book slump for long. I also know it's time for me to change genres.
Genres, yes, absolutely.
It's time for me to change genres. If I'm somewhere too long, like if I'm reading contemporary too long, I'm gonna need a pew real quick.
Yes, for sure.
But I also have comfort authors that I know that is gonna bring me out every time.
Yeah.
Like I can always read LaToya, Nicole.
I think Toya is about to come a comfort offer for me because she's
funny as fuck. It be some real life shit going on, but
she's so funny.
Yeah, to break it up.
Yeah,
and it's genius because not everybody can accomplish that.
Right.
I can read LaToya Nicole. I can read Siobhan Latrice. I could actually probably read Jaquel, because I love her writing style. Z Renee is another comfort offer for me. It's a few of them. Lady Nisha can get it every time. She can get it every time because baby, she be taking me through the ringer, but I love it. So it's, you have your comfort authors. Do you have comfort authors?
I think, like I said, I think Toya is gonna be a comfort author to me because one thing about me, when I read, I don't want it to feel like I'm reading the textbook, and I feel like the way that Toya writes is very much like I feel like I'm sitting here talking to my homegirls, and I'm there with it happening, like. Literally, I'm there in the room with that happening. And so I love that she writes that way. Like, I love it. I think I probably would have flew through Daughter of a Hood Legend a lot faster if I didn't have so much going on. But I really just felt like my homegirl was calling me and FaceTiming me and telling me the story about what was going on. So I love the way that she writes. What's another, like... I'll say Tanana Reef Do because I think I'm almost through her whole catalog. She's a comfort offered for me, which is crazy because her books are like not comforting at all. Like her books are heavy and very deep. Let me see. Shanora Williams is also another one, and I think that's it. Like I have other authors where I'm just like I'll read anything that they write, but I don't reread books, so it's hard for me to go back and reread. But yeah.
I have a question. Did
Tanana Reef Do?
Did she write The American Marriage?
Is that her book? Let me see.
Because that is one of my favorite books.
I love her. She's just so... The American Marriage. Oh, Marriage.
I don't know if it was her or someone with a name.
No, Tayari Jones.
Yes. That book is probably one of my most favorite books because it didn't go the way I thought it was gonna go.
And I love that. I love when books take a turn.
It didn't go the way I thought it was gonna go. And it taught me something.
I love that.
It taught me something about love and relationships. So that, and then I just read Parachutes by Takira Alice. I want to fight that lady.
I still gotta read that. I think I'm gonna read that next. I need to feel something.
I don't know if you want to feel that.
I know, but I think I'm gonna read it because I'm too nosy. Like I want to know. Hey, Kenya. I want to know. I think I'm gonna read it.
Yes. So I that book took me through the trauma of it all. I mean, not so much trauma, but it got me. See, I'm one of those people that I think on top of the story. How would I actually react to
what's happening?
Do I really believe that love is like this? Do I really believe in divorce?
Yeah.
Do I really I'm one of those empaths, if that makes sense. Like if I'm reading, like, who else could I say? Danielle Allen's book, the second book, the Kirby.
Size Player.
Baby, I don't know if I could be her. So I always put myself in a situation like, can you really have a roster like that? Can you really open up your cooch nooch?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I always kind of put myself in situations like that and be like, okay, because I try and challenge my thought process on what I used to think to versus how I am now.
I see that.
All right. What genre you didn't think you would love that you love now?
Historical fiction. Like I said earlier, I literally before that book club, I told myself I was like, historical fiction. What the hell? Like I don't want to read about history. Like I learned enough about history in history class, but I read The Monsters We Defy by Leslie Penelope, and that was my introduction into historical fiction. I was like, wow, like I actually learned a lot, but I actually still had a lot of fun. And now since then, I've done read Harlem Rhapsody, Junie, like so many historical fictions, and I find myself gravitating towards historical fictions a lot more now. When before I told myself I'm not reading that shit. I do read historical romance. I love anything historical. I read Yellow Wife by Cindy Johnson. Thank you. Literally, like anything historical fiction, historical romance, historical fantasy. I love it all. I love it all. And I never would have thought that I did. Never.
Do you keep a TBR list?
No, because my shelf is my TBR list. Like, there's certain things, whether it's like an arc or like an author asked me to read the book, that I'm like, okay, I have to read this. But outside of that, no. I literally just walk in here and be like, oh, I want to read this. Oh, I want to read that. Like, even with Toya, with her book, I was literally just on Kindle scrolling, and it was like, based on your reading, and her book popped up. I was like, let me read her damn book. And I loved it. I had a good time. So that's how I found it. I don't really have like I need to read this, I must read this, unless it's for an ad or like an author asked me to read it, or it's like a beta read or something like that. Outside of that, I just go off vibes.
I have a question. And I'm trying to word it where it's not incriminating and to anyone. Can we talk about how many books you read?
A month?
A month, a year. Does it matter to you how many books people read?
No, you could. I don't think it matters to me at all because that's not my business. Whether you read or you don't, that's up to you. I just don't. I don't care. Like, it's not gonna make me no difference if you read 30 books, if you read 1 book, 2 books, whatever. Like, it really just doesn't matter to me at all. I read a lot because I listen to audiobooks at work. And so I'm able to get through realistically, if I want to, a book a day, because I listen at 2 times speed, and most books I can get through within like 6 to 7 hours, which is my whole workday. So realistically speaking, I could get through 20 books in a month just off of listening to it at work, and then I can go home and read more. So it really just depends on your situation, your scenario. I'm also married. My husband's deployed. I don't have no kids. What am I doing? What else am I doing besides reading? Like, so it really just depends on you and your situation. So I could care less how many books people read, and I don't think they should worry about how many books I'm reading. It don't matter, because
it does not freaking matter.
It's not a competition.
As long as you read a book, if you decide that's what you want to do, so be it. But I hate when people watch this TV show with me. It does not interest me. Yeah. It doesn't. Mm-hmm. So if I pick up my Kindle, that means I'm disinterested in the show. It's just because you're excited don't mean I'm excited.
Yeah.
Just because you're excited about a book. So, yeah. That everybody loves. I don't have to be excited about that book. Because it doesn't interest me.
And I'm going to say something. Hold on. Where them books at? Listen. Now that we're on that topic, right? And y'all might beat me up for this.
Be careful.
Yeah. Y'all might beat me up for this. But okay, but hear me out, right? So on that topic, like what's for me is not for you, right? Every time I told people that I didn't read Product of the Streets, they looked at me like I was crazy. Like, why didn't you read Product of the Streets? You need to buy. I bought all 5 books, like just out of support of her, because I love her as a person, but I don't care for erotica. I don't want to read erotica. That's not for me. But I love E. Bowser Down. I bought that $300 book box because I don't want to read erotica. That's not for me. But I love E. Bowser Down. I bought that $300 book box because I love her down, like person as an author. And I know that a lot of people do like this. They're interested in this type of thing. But I am just not. But also, I'm going to show my support and still be there for her, because that book box was tea. Like, there was a lot of stuff in there that was tea. I might not read the books and enjoy the books because I don't like erotica. And that's okay. That doesn't mean that I have to, like, put anyone down or be like, oh, like, I'm never, she has others. I don't like erotica. And that's okay. That doesn't mean that I have to, like, put anyone down or be like, oh, like, I'm never, she has other, the things you just don't have to, like, because I love you, Toya, the hell. But that's
and there's some stuff in that book box that we need.
Exactly. But like, I love supporting authors. And I had asked this on the thread the other day, like, what does support look like to you? Because does that look like me reading your book? Does that look like me posting your book, buying the book box, buying this, and this, whatever else? Because a lot of people are different. Like, they just want you to read the book and that's it. Or they want you to post it and do this, this, and that. But I say all that to say, like, literally, just because I like it, like you said, don't mean you have to like it. Just because you like it, don't mean I have to like it. But
I happen to love Product of the Streets because I'm that girl.
It was a great book. I read the first one. It was great. It's just I don't want to read about it. Yes, and I don't want to read that. And that's okay. That doesn't mean that I'm going to ever come on here and, like, bash the series, bash the person, bash nothing else. Like, I tell people, oh, if you like erotica, go read Product of the Streets. You're going to eat it up. You're going to love it. You're going to eat it down. It's just not for me.
And some people can't deal with multiple POVs at the same time.
I loved it. I love it.
You got not 4 POVs because it's 4 friends. You have 8 POVs because they have mates.
They have mates. Yep. So you're reading about everyone's point of view.
And then you might have a villain's POV here, there, and everywhere.
I didn't mind. I loved it.
I do too. I like fast-paced, crazy, unhinged, we screwing everybody books. Yeah. But that's a Nicole thing. Yes. But if that's not your thing, I hate when people try and push stuff on other people.
Yeah. Because people was like, oh my gosh, like, you need to be reading this, and I'm like, well, I don't like erotica, so why am I gonna read that? But I'm still gonna support and be there and everything else. But I'm not
a big fan of fantasy. Mm-hmm. Yes. But I haven't read a book that captured my attention either.
Yeah, to be able to do that.
So to say that I just don't like fantasy, I'm just not going to say anything yet because I don't know if it captures my attention. I've read a fantasy book and it was too much for me. Maybe it was high fantasy. I don't know what the hell I was reading. But it was too much for me at the time.
Yeah.
But, my taste changed. So, all right. Let's see. We go. I got a few more questions.
I don't have nothing to do, so it's okay.
um, if you could be friends with a fictional character, who would it be? And what book is it from?
I could be friends with a fictional character. Let me look at my show. That's a good question.
Right?
That's a really good question.
I'm trying to think who
I would say,
I would be friends with Phantom from what's the book? Phantom from Rise and Fall of a Crime God.
I will be friends
Violence
with,
Overflow.
and this is crazy, but I will be friends with Buddy Lee and Ike from Razor Blade Tears. Because I love them. Like,
I feel you.
they have such an old soul and it's just so cool. Like, I would feel like I'm just around my family. Like, it's just like, I just would feel like I'm around my family. So I think them two, Buddy Lee.
I feel you on that though.
Yeah, I love them. I love them down.
But I will be friends with Phantom from Rise and Fall of a Crime God. And let me tell you why.
Oh, Lord.
That fool had a calling card.
Oh.
Girl, you have to read it for yourself because I can't tell you because I don't want to ruin it for nobody. But that would be my best friend because he's funny as all get out. From him getting beat with them shoes from his wife.
Yeah.
And him when he was getting ready to go on a whole unaliving spree. Yeah. He would be my friend.
You know who else is funny? Menace from 10,000 Hours.
I can see that too.
I could be friends with him too.
I don't know if I could be friends
I could be friends with him, and like I said, Buddy Lee and Ike from Razor Blade Tears. I think those will be my friends.
But out of her catalog, I could be friends with Aaron.
Jack Wells?
Uh-huh. I would be friends with Aaron.
Which one is
with all the girls? With all the girls.
Oh,
but I think I would be friends with Aaron and all the wives. I think I could be friends with the wives.
You could be in the streets with them.
Yeah. Cause I'll be outside on my motorcycle in my in my literary life, not in my normal life. Because I would never ride a motorcycle again.
Yeah.
No. So I've lived a life. I've lived a life. Question: what would be the perfect bookstore for you?
Bookstore.
Mm-hmm.
So AJ and I
bookstore. What would be the perfect store?
So AJ and I actually want to open like a whiskey book bar, because we both like whiskey, and we both know even out here like it's a very big community. So I would say like a side like where it's just whiskey, like you can do whiskey tasting, cigars, whatever else, hookah if you like it, and just kind of like very low vibrational vibes of just like the bookstore. You can go buy the books and then go sit down and have like a glass of whiskey or like just a drink, or just a drink and just like a nice little ambiance of that. Because I just feel like it adds to the experience. Like you go, you buy the book, you go sit down, you have a good time. We can serve like little small bites and not no like Starbucks like pastries, like just like little small bites. To where you can just go read. And then if you just want to come, if you just want to come, like have a glass of whiskey and just, read your book, you can. So something like that. Something like that.
So Britt wants to know who's your favorite book best.
Britt, please. She already knows. She just want me to say her name. She don't want nerves.
I'll holler. If you could meet one author that you've never met, who would it be?
One author that I've never met. I think it would be Tigis Germa, but I'm gonna meet her next week. So does that count?
Yeah, it counts.
Okay. It counts or it don't count?
It counts.
You know what? Aubrey Penn. That's who I will meet. Because I love that girl. Maybe for the summer, I love that book down, but just seeing her social media presence and the way that she like talks and carries herself and says stuff, I really need to meet her. Me and her need to be friends because she's cool. I like her.
All right, so we gotta wind it down because I got something I gotta do. I have to be a perfect godmother today.
Oh Lord.
Let's talk Author Hall of Fame. If you can invite 3 authors to the Author Hall of Fame, who would they be? And no shade and no tea to everybody else. She can only select 3.
3 authors to the Author Hall of Fame. Tanana Redo. Let me look at my show. Tigis Gurma and S.A. Cosby.
Okay.
Those will be my 3.
Okay. If you can invite 5 authors to dinner, dead or alive, who would they be?
To dinner, Octavia Butler.
Mm-hmm.
I would say Kaylin Bayron because I want to get into her brain. Who else? I would say Toya. Toya, because she a key. I would say Annie Davenport. What am I at? That's 4.
Uh-huh.
And N.K. Jemisin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, Toya go. She don't care who.
I need Toya there just to make me laugh.
Oh, baby, she gonna have you hollering.
Like, as much as Toya plays, Toya is actually very intelligent. And, like, the way that her brain works, even just, like, some of the small things that she told me, like, I really just want to pick her brain about some of the stuff that she, like, thinks. Like, it's crazy.
That's a serious place to go.
Yeah.
I'm joking. No, actually, the gems that she has bestowed upon me has encouraged me. It's encouraged my writing style, not to write like her, but to write like myself. But to think about things that actually need to be placed in said story. She is a gem. So yes, seriously. Let's see. What? Let's play this or that real quick.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay.
Fiction or nonfiction?
Fiction.
Contemporary romance or historical romance?
Historical. No contemporary nothing.
Romantic suspense or romantic comedy?
Romantic suspense.
I would have thought you would say comedy.
I don't like some stuff. Just be corny. Like I'd rather just like be on the edge of my seat than to be laughing.
Okay. I already know you're gonna pick on this. I'm just gonna say it anyway. Erotic or dark romance?
Dark romance.
Fantasy or paranormal?
Ooh, that's a hard one. I would say fantasy because sometimes there are paranormal aspects in fantasy. So I think I would choose fantasy.
Horror or suspense?
Suspense.
Young adult or science fiction?
I would say young adult, just because there's some young adult sci-fi. Because young adult is not like a genre; it's more so like age group. So I would say young adult.
Forced proximity or love triangle?
Love triangle because I like mess.
Secret baby or fake relationship?
Secret baby, because I feel like sometimes fake relationships don't be fake. Like it just be like, I'd rather do the secret baby. I like the drama.
Demons or folklore?
Hold on, let me sit up. Huh? Folklore, not no demons.
Biggest or shapeshifters?
Biggest.
The Quest or magical artifacts?
The Quest or magical artifacts? I'll say The Quest. I love a good journey.
Ancient beings in modern times or monsters that are actually human?
Ancient beings in modern times are monsters that are actually human. Monsters that are actually human. I think that's pretty cool.
Okay. I like it. I like it. You good. You did good. You did good. You did good.
Thanks.
What hate to see you coming?
What hates to see me coming? I would say romantic suspense. As far as like a genre, romantic suspense, that hates to see me coming. Oh, Brit. I'm sorry. Brit hates to see me coming. Please.
I'm gonna say what hates to see me coming is an author.
Oh yeah, okay.
Just an author, period. Because I'd be like, well, when is the book gonna be ready, and how can I buy it?
I'll say a special edition cover. Sprayed edges. Hate to see me coming. I love a good pretty book. The whole damn bookstore. Please.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. What does everybody love that you hate?
Spice in a book. I don't really care for it. Skip over it. I'm good.
I'm so damn nosy. Listen, I'm so damn nosy. I want to know if I can use it for myself. 1, 2. I need to know if she gonna say something in that moment of weakness.
Oh my gosh. But she can say that without you explaining I don't know, like what, and we talked about this the other day. Like spice in a book for me, it's like it's okay, like as long as we not every single time, like every single chapter they hunching or like they talking about something serious and now they hunching. But yeah, I could do without it, but I also don't mind it. It's just it'd be at the wrong moments. But
I be wanting the Easter eggs to be in the spice thing.
Everybody be wanting
like,
to hunch.
I need somebody to catch that. Did she say? Yeah. Did he do?
Yeah.
Not the wrong person. Is that what he really was? If you could describe yourself in one word, what would it be?
If I could describe myself in one word, what would it be? I would say genuine. I'm a very genuine person in all aspects of my life. Friendships, content, reading. I just feel like I'm a very genuine, down to my core type of person. Ooh, creative. Don't hype me up. Beautiful.
Listen. Hold on. Genuine. I love my wife.
My wife. That's 2 words.
Caring, cute. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yes, y'all gonna make me blush.
I'm hollering. What is a perfect reading environment for you?
I could read anywhere, but where I like to read the most is right here, like in my reading room, like just having some music on, or even honestly being on live. Being on live really helps if we actually lock in. Being on live and doing reading sprints really, really helps me a lot. But I like to be here on my little chair, my little blanket, my little snacks, and being on live. Because actually doing sprints really helps me out a lot.
Okay. I think that might be it.
Whew, thank God. I was nervous.
Because I don't think the rest of these books, I don't think the rest of these questions matter.
They don't matter.
They don't. We've talked about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We talked about it. So how does it feel to officially be done with me?
Good. I mean, it wasn't bad. I felt like me and you, I feel like a lot of these conversations, like all of us are so like open-minded and like very vocal about the things that we feel. So I feel like most of the stuff that we talked about, like we have said in one instance or another. So it's just very comforting talking to you already, especially me and you have a relationship already. So it wasn't.
We have a relationship. The little sister that I didn't think I needed anymore.
What book would I read again for the first time? Probably Immortal Dark by Tika Skirma. I really love that book a lot. A lot, a lot. And I will say also, hmm, yeah, that's it. Anything by S.A. Cosby, too. Yeah, that's it.
What book would I read for the first time again? I'm going to say it's a bunch of them, but I'm going to say The Mother-in-Law by A.A. Lewis.
I love her.
When I tell you the family drama be drama-ing,
A mess.
it's a whole lot mess. Anything Bonnie Blanco wrote, I will read for the
Oh
first time again.
yes, Karen the Big Dog's
Toya, I will read
Legacy.
again. Those are my comfort authors.
I love
Because I
Bonnie.
know that I'm going to get what I'm looking for. Miss Jazzy, I love Miss Jazzy. Because I'm going to get that New Orleans feel. When I read Toya, I know I'm going to get that Chicago feel.
Yeah.
I do. I like a good shoot 'em up, bang, bang.
Bonnie, you just gonna get mess.
Listen. When
I finally got my books
drama
from
be
Books on the
drama
Ground.
in,
Boy.
I'm going to read Micah every time. Micah Rain,
Oh,
I'm going to read him every time. Not because he asked me to, it's because I believe in what he writes. And it's he the king of messy for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
He the king of messy for a reason.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm a Jacquel stan. Of course, I love Danielle Allen. Alexandria House, Chef's Kiss.
You wanna know? I've never read nothing by her ever.
I'm going to say Rita. No, because that might not be for you. No, seriously. That might not be for you.
Yeah.
Because she writes some erotic, it's a lot of romance.
Mm-hmm.
It might not be.
I don't mind the romance. I just don't want them hunching on every other page. That's it. Like I can read romances. I love the romances, but I just
So my suggestion to always would be the McLean brothers, Big South book husband for real.
They're on my wish list. If anybody want to buy them for me, I said I'll put those on my wish list because that's what everyone. Whenever I tell anyone I didn't read Alexandria House, that's where they tell me to start.
The McLeans. Yeah, that's my favorite series from her.
Yes, that's one thing about me. I will try any book. I will at least try
Lilith
it.
was good.
Mm-hmm.
The Lilith was getting pounded not every other page, but maybe every
South in your mouth is crazy.
Big South in your mouth, honey. Let me tell you something about Big South. Everett, Big South McLean. That is my book husband.
Oh Lord.
So thank you, Toya, because I said it early on. But somebody's birthday is Monday.
My birthday is on Monday.
Oh, no. So y'all make sure y'all tell her happy birthday. Make sure if you could afford to, y'all shop her Amazon wish list.
And my wish list is set up to where you can send me anything. You don't have to send me what's on my list. You can send me whatever you want.
You know, it ain't got to be nothing.
But
so make sure y'all show her how much y'all love her because I love her. Aww. And a time will be had. A time will be had.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go. Because, Garrett, I have to be the best godmom in the world today.
Go have fun. I think Britt about to go live and do some reading sprints.
Huh?
I think Britt gonna go live and do some reading sprints.
Yeah, and I think Shannon is going live as well. So I don't know.
Okay, thank God. I need to
read. But I'm gonna be sliding through the comments. Y'all make sure y'all respond to my comments.
Oh yes, ma'am.
So, but thank you so much for coming on to the Book and BZ podcast. I so appreciate you. I sincerely hope that everything that you want to do, you can accomplish. Trust and believe I will be a client. I'm super duper excited for what's coming for you. And just embrace it all because you definitely enjoy it. And happy, happy, happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
All right, y'all.
Bye, y'all. Bye.
Oh, tomorrow. Oh, sorry. I done skipped a whole bunch of shit. Tell the people where they can find you.
Oh, Alisha reads a lot on everything, literally. Alisha reads a lot. TikTok, Instagram, Threads, YouTube, which I need to start posting on my YouTube. My email address, Alisha reads a lot at gmail.com. Everything. It's all Alisha reads a lot.
Okay. And where you gonna be in 2026? Just
Um,
share something.
I'm gonna be everywhere. I'm gonna be at BRBF as a content creator. I'm gonna be at Imaginarium. I'm gonna be at Chocolate City Lit Fest. I'm gonna be at ESS as a content creator. I'm gonna be at, I think that's it. Oh, I'm gonna be at Urban Lit Expo and Monique's event, and I think that's it. I'll be everywhere.
Okay, okay. And anything else? Any advice you want to give to content creators, book readers?
Um, just don't forget why you started reading. Just have fun, read for fun, and that's it. Just it's very stereotypical and cliche, but I feel like a lot of people kind of lose themselves, especially seeing all of the opportunities that are out there for book events, getting invited to stuff as content creators, monetizing, and I feel like we lose our passion for our pleasure or for our money and our monetization. So just don't lose your passion for reading. Like remember why you started, you know, gravitating towards books and towards reading. Because like I said earlier, for me, it really became like a getaway, like an escape. So just stay true to yourself and read. Just read. Just read.
Okay. And so for me, let me pop my shit real quick.
Slay.
Saturday, November 8th, I have Specs and the girls from Specs and Book Recs. I have Tasha Pibbles and Spicy Books. Coco reads Spicy. I think that's her book talk name. And Chevelle, reading is my therapy. Y'all make sure y'all come hang out with us on Saturday. Sunday the 9th, I have author LaToya Nicole on Sunday. Tomorrow, I have author Shelly P. We talking Achilles, we talking Aiken, we talking all her cowboy series. We're talking about maybe one of her other books. We talked about Sincere before, but we might talk about Beauty and Sincere again, or maybe something else. We don't know. We won't know until tomorrow to hear what I got to say. But we're talking about her event and then some of the other questions that I love to ask. So y'all be here tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 12 noon Central, and 1 p.m. Eastern. Make sure that you set your clocks back an hour tomorrow. So y'all not on here at what is it, 9 o'clock?
Because I'll be looking up food.
Right. By yourself. Talk about where you at. So y'all make sure y'all check us out tomorrow with author Shelly P. Next week, again, it's Specs and Book Recs Girl and author LaToya Nicole. LaToya and I, we are coming up with questions I will be asking her because when I tell you, she is a publisher and she's an author. She's been in this, she done wrote over 100 titles, so she knows what she's doing. She got number ones. She's been in the top 10 many times. So we want to pick her brain. So make sure y'all here for that. And I love y'all. I love you. Bye, y'all. Happy reading, y'all.